Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Tarot Signs. Today we are doing a GAIA love reading for your sign. I will be focusing my energy today on love during this reading for you. And again, we're going to use the Dreams of Gaia Tarot by Raven Falon, and we're going to get some insight on you, your person, mutual interest, a love potential, what's hidden in this love dynamic, as well as outcomes and some clarifiers that I will be drawing today from the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn. Let me see where that is. Before I say that, I might want to actually pull it out. I was going to restart the video, but really, everything happens for a reason. So, I needed to be prepared. And maybe this is a sign, Sagittarius, that you need to be, prepared as well. Now, I'm choosing the smoky quartz to, send some energy through these cards. It is, as you see here, it's a Sagittarius. It's in relation to your astrological sign. So, hopefully this will really help me connect with some energy, and it also brings serenity to you, if you're suffering from anything, and it'll help me deliver your messages clearly. So smoky quartz today. All right, all that. Let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius, in love for November of 2022. What do we have for Sagittarius in love for November of 2022? Two shuffles. I don't usually shuffle like that, but okay. Alright, let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. We've got you here. This 8. When you're dealing with an 8 here, this is a rebirth. This is the card of rebirth, actually, in this deck. This is not just, it's death. And it is rebirth, but mostly rebirth as you see the child being born in this golden egg. I heard of opportunity. Somebody's actually currently having a moment where they're like, aha, I am aware now of what I want in my life and the one that I have currently. Somebody's really taking a, whether this is you or your person, right? They're really taking a look at where they're at now and what they want in their life. So, interesting. Alright, can you see that okay? I hope so. Let's slide it up a little bit more. There we go. Alright, let's see what the mutual interest is here. Your mutual interest is this 11 of water. And this is your emotions and your intellect. It is an 11, right? Being balanced in that. In those emotions, this is maybe you haven't voiced them, or someone hasn't told you how they feel, or vice versa, but somebody needs to be or someone needs to express love, right, in this connection. It's like an emotional release I'm feeling for them. Yeah, they're awake. You see that? So this is an emotional release for somebody if they can just motivate themselves enough to be able to voice their emotions that need to be expressed. And this is a mutual concern, Sagittarius, for both you and your person. Sorry to keep doing this. I want to make sure you can see the cards okay. Let's see what the love potential is here this month. Wow. So you're dealing with an earth sign? You could be dealing with any earth sign, but this particular king, he is Virgo and Leo. That's what it is. So 2/3 Virgo and 1/3 Leo. You can now see that Leo energy in there. He almost looks like there's a lion mane behind. Interesting. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Leo, right? This is somebody that uses their intellectual reasoning. Not just in a fashion where they are what do I want to say here? What in the world? let's just say this person loves the facts. You know, they know how to communicate. They love the facts. And, you know, when they come across and they're speaking to people, it's powerful. They listen, right? I don't know what this has to do with you, but primarily this is, you know, definitely somebody that's very strong. Hmm. All right, I'm getting like maybe somebody has a problem with someone voicing their success. Because this is in your love potential, and maybe there's a problem in that. Is there some kind of animosity with somebody making more money than the other person? Because it's just an energy that I'm picking up, and this isn't going to resonate with everybody, right, Sagittarius? But that is the energy that I'm getting in that. Interesting. So let's continue on and see what's the immediate concern here. Wow, we've got the Eight of Earth. And the Eight of Earth is, in this deck especially, is all about, you know, a good time to think about whatever your next step is. So if somebody's having an issue with... you rejoicing, not just voicing, it's you rejoicing in your success. Voicing and rejoicing, I just heard. What's wrong with that? You should. I mean, if you're, or maybe this is about voicing and rejoicing within this connection, because now we've got this Eight of Earth here, and this is an energy where, you know, like I said, this is a good time to think about what you're going to do next and not rest. It's time to move. So, and this, you know, directly has to do with how much work and you know, success you've made. Immediate concern. But it is also, I'm hearing, trickling over into the love. You know, business and personal life might want to be kept separate, you know, in some fashion. I don't know why I'm picking that up, because, you know, here in your mutual point of interest, like I said, we've got somebody that hasn't expressed something. You know, maybe it's fear that's keeping them back from being motivated to come towards you because of their voice or rejoicing in their success. Hard work. Not just hard work, but wanting to take it further. Wanting to advance something. It's hard when you're, you know, putting a lot of time and energy into something, into a project. Maybe to find the time. But like I said, this person typically is a good communicator, and they like facts. They're very mature. And they want to birth something new, or you do. This is you. This is a rebirth, like I said. A rebirth and like, aha, I get it. I know what I want. I want a different life than the one okay. This person, whoever this is, whether this is you or your person, Sagittarius, they want a different life than the one that they got. And this is a mutual concern for both of you. They do. Right here. You. Or you do. You want a different life. And that's where this is coming in, where somebody needs to express their emotions, because, you know, there is opportunity here for something, you know, and it's time to move on it. It is. It's time to put the work into this. And this work might take from the love within this dynamic, but let's see what's hidden, and let's see what's going on within that. Did I put them upside down? I did. So we've got this crone. Yeah, somebody's getting older. They feel like they are. They're like, man, I don't know if I got it in me. I'm getting older, and you know, they're pointing to the person that they once were in the past, this childlike image that's coming out of the dark, right? But look how wise this woman. She's grown. She, you know, she's got the crow there to help guide her in her choices. But typically, this energy here, this crone energy, especially in this position, is someone that wants to take a direct approach. And especially when it comes to making plans. There's plans here. You could be going into business with somebody. And, you know, they feel like, you know, they're getting old, but you're never too old. You're not. Whoever you are, don't feel like that. you know, listen to me. It's so easy to say, hey, don't feel like that. But really, you know, it truly isn't about what's outside. You've got this. Don't be, you know, you've come this far. Why stop now? You know, maybe it's time to look at how powerful and strong you are currently. And maybe this is what's hidden. They're not. They're still reflecting on this younger image. Maybe that's the block and that's what's hidden. Somebody keeps going back to the past. And you know what I've learned after all these years is if you keep looking in the past, how can you ever move forward? So, you know, this is kind of about looking at this in a different way and knowing it's time to make a move. It is time to make a move. You know, you might be bored, stagnant, you know, feeling like, yeah, but I might be a little too old for this now. I've already been there, done that, got t-shirts, socks, shoelaces, hat, and a belt. I hear you. Sagittarius. But you've got this. You're a very strong, beautiful person. So let's see what the outcome is within this. Wow, look at that. This is number 13, and in this deck, this is the Union card. So your outcome is union. Whatever this is, you're going into union. You're stepping into a void within, and you're going to take this time to create. You both are. That's where this voice and rejoice. Maybe this has something to do with communication, with communicating to the people and rejoicing within it because you're going into union. Someone really could be getting married here. Unvoiced emotions expressed, emotional release. Maybe they feel like they're getting older and they're like, I don't know, maybe, you know, I'm just getting too old. No, you're going into union. Look at this beautiful card, Sagittarius, you know. And this represents a male and a female divine union. Either, you know, within yourself or externally. But this is something that's coming together through a lot of work and over time. Over time. Over time. Let's clarify that union. Yeah. Over time. This has been a choice that has been maybe lingering in the background of these 3 doors that maybe somebody can choose from within this dynamic. And it could have had something to do with an air sign. You know, a scribe, somebody, you know, a scribe writes, they're a report keeper. They preserve historic events, they archive things, they guard personal info. Somebody has been guarding their personal info. Taking notes and guarding it. Maybe for when this does come into time. And it's been so long that somebody's like, I don't know, though. You know, I've been taking notes so long and you know, keeping records. And this is a new beginning. Maybe you're the record keeper and they're the, you know, voice, good communicator, or vice versa, right? Because then we have the 8 of water directly underneath this. Now, the 8 of water in traditional tarot would, you know, typically indicate that somebody might be walking away or leaving a situation to go into something better. But in this deck, this is all about having an attitude of gratitude and a positive state of appreciation, you know, and how it influences our lives for the better when we're positive. You know, if you walk around all day moping, you know, people don't really want to be around that. Not if they're in a different state of mind than you are. You know, misery, however, does love company, so they might sit in it with you, but, you know, not on a general scale, right? So this is a positive state of appreciation. And you're able to influence others' lives in this and open yourself up to a whole different vibration. Look at the way he's vibrating. You know, look at this. Beautiful. All of his chakras are aligned. His eye is open. It's not quite all the way open, but they're getting there. And they're happy and appreciative to be here. They've turned their back on something that is just, you know, when you're looking at this 10 of air, this is, you know, turning your back and being independent and walking your own path and saying, I don't care what you think. Whatever your opinions are, I'm not going to let them define me, because look at this eye. This person's wide awake. They're not even looking at that anymore. They're not. They're appreciative. Whatever this you know, they've even taken notes and learned from it, okay? Through you know, they've been preserving these notes and taking historical dictations, archiving it, keeping records, guarding the personal info within this. And now they're awake. You know, they're ready. This is youth. This is a whole new journey of self is under that. But, you know, here, this is another major arcana in this deck, and this is the choice. You know, and this is somebody really practicing. You know, each one of these doors has something, you know, that seems a little sketchy about going through it, right? You know, this one's got tears coming, you know, you're going to get flooded going in that. This one, you know, has, where was it? Has a snake over it with a, you know, holding a fire lantern, and this one has an ice dagger, you know, with what appears to be a ghost of the past, right? So that's what I see in my mind's eye. But this is, again, making these decisions with awareness that your choices from here on out define you in a way where real power creates. It creates. What does it create? It creates this union, this rebirth, right? You go right back to center. Even the colors are the same. It's a rebirth to go to union. All right. Wow, Sagittarius. This is pretty deep this month. Looks like you're coming into something that is just going to, you know, change people around you, because it changes your perspective on things. You know, you might think that, you know, I don't have the energy for this, or you do. You got this. And each phase in this is going to empower you and give you energy and youthfulness to even go further in it. It's beautiful. All right, Sagittarius. Abundance, yes. Look at this. You're coming into it. A whole new beginning. And abundance in this deck is just that. You know, these are, you know, wildflowers, and they're free to, they just grow anywhere. It doesn't matter. They don't need anything special or, you know, anything outside of their natural environment to thrive. And neither do you at this point, I'm feeling. Although you don't need anything outside of the natural environment to survive, because you have this abundance and this very keen awareness when it comes to making these plans. And this is what Spirit's telling you. Hey, go for it. It's time. Make the move. Time to go. Because you are headed there. If you were wondering, yeah, this is a whole new beginning. This youth card is like, let's go. Time to go. And he's got his wolf with him, and you know, he's definitely bored with the same old routine. You might be, you know, because this guy, he represents a necessity to address this desire for change, this new beginning, you know, for yourself. That's what I have for you for the month of November, Sagittarius. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please don't forget to like or subscribe if the reading resonated with your story, right? Take care.